Hello, welcome to another episode of Reflections on Reality. I am your host, The Reflector. I thought I'd talk a little bit about something today that I actually saw on TV, which is the subject matter charities that don't make sense. Now, I hardly ever, well, let me backtrack. We know that the more organized a charity gets, charitable organizations where you have to make contributions, some of them are now or asking for monthly contributions, asking for credit card information, that kind of thing, and it's almost like acquiring another bill, like your gas bill or your water bill, and it's an ongoing monthly thing. Tell you what, I don't believe in that. And no offense to you if you're religious, but I saw a charity on TV today. It was a commercial that did not make sense to me whatsoever. Now, mind you, uh, it has to do with organized religion. I guess there's this charity going on. Um, I don't exactly recall the name of the charity, but it's something to the effect of Christian Jews United. And there was this girl on the commercial, and she was asking for, I believe it was $25 a month. Commit $25 a month, and you can help feed some Jewish people that live somewhere. They're elderly, supposedly, and she said they have to survive on meager, small pensions. And I'm like, tell you what, that's better than a lot of people here. A lot of people here ain't got no pensions and no income. But anyway, she said that these people, these elderly Jewish people, lived somewhere that was the former Soviet Union. And then, of course, the commercial went on to show all the old people, and they were looking all miserable. And she said they have to decide whether or not to use their money one day to the next, either to buy bread or firewood. I'm like, well, why not one day buy bread and just alternate the next day buy firewood? I mean, simple. But here's what really got me. She looked in the camera and with these sad eyes, almost in begging fashion, and she said, remember, God promises to bless whoever blesses Israel. And I'm like, lady, really? You just lost me. Why would God play hopscotch, so to speak, for lack of a better phrase, hop over his children and say, hey, you, bless my children, and then I'll bless you? Why would not God bless his children directly? I mean, am I not being logical? There's so much in this world that just don't make sense. People are just after your money, and they'll come up with any kind of concoction to get it. And it's sad, it's real sad. But yeah, that's what she said. God promises to bless those who bless Israel. So if God refuses to bless Israel directly, then you got bigger problems on your hands. Those people got bigger problems, especially if they're supposed to be God's chosen people. They got much bigger problems. And what about Israel, a country? Why isn't Israel reaching out to those elderly people that's supposed to be Israel, wherever they are? wherever the former Soviet Union is supposed to be, why is not Israel, the country itself, in the picture helping to lift these people up? So you got some people that obviously God has discarded the way she made it sound. And Israel, the country, will have nothing to do with them. So I'm just saying, they got bigger problems. But anyway, it's just something that I saw on TV. I hardly ever watch TV, but in lieu of this pandemic and being considered wanting, how do they say it, the essential workers, I have been considered by society to be non-essential. So I was finally backed into a corner today, and I watched a little TV. Besides, it's storming outside, and it's been storming. It's well after 12 midnight. It's like 1 a.m. or something like that, and it's been storming since 3 yesterday, and just indoors. But I don't want to digress, but yeah, that didn't make sense to me. Anyway, thank you for listening. This has been another episode of Reflections on Reality. I am the Reflector. Hit the subscribe button. If you have any comments, feel free to comment, subscribe, share the link, and thank you. Be blessed.